4 key features of a fixed deposit plan in a bank, and we'll also understand 6 parameters that you look at before you invest in the term deposit of a bank. Let's begin with the features. The first important feature is that the interest payment on a term deposit, and I'll use the word term deposit and fixed deposit interchangeably. The interest rate on a term deposit is a function of time. It's a function of the tenor of the instrument. It's a function of the holding period. The rough thumb rule is that shorter the period, less is the interest rate. Longer the period, more is the interest rate. However, in practice, what happens is that the interest rates go up from what it is for 15 days to what it is for 1 year to what it is for 2 years, maybe to what it is for 3 years, and then drops down. The logic is possibly that banks don't want to lock up deposits for an extended period of time. The second important feature of a fixed deposit is that this interest payment can either be cumulative or it can be non-cumulative. If it is non-cumulative, then it is paid at the end of every year normally. It can also, according to what the bank decides, be paid at the end of every quarter or at the end of every half year. In a cumulative plan, the interest is not paid out. The interest is added back to the deposit. So if you were normally under the non-cumulative plan, if you were being paid out every quarter that interest amount will now get added to the principal and it will only get paid on maturity. The advantage of a cumulative plan is that you begin to earn interest on interest. The power of compounding that we talked about in one of our earlier modules, the arithmetic and compounding that you did in school will now begin to operate. However, if you need your interest amount to meet your day-to-day living, it will be a good idea to have a non-cumulative plan. But if you don't need that money, it's wisest to go in for a cumulative plan. A third important feature of a bank deposit is that you cannot withdraw money ahead of time. If you withdraw money ahead of time, a penalty is likely to be charged for early withdrawal. Let me give you an example.